Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jason. Coming back with another one, man. I'm on my way to the gig, knock this out of the way, and, man, listen, chill out, man. Got my gym time done. I got that done early this morning, Now it's time to go to work, you know what I'm saying? But real quick, though, I just wanted to tell y'all, listen, man, sometimes, man, for real, when you hold on to things, you can be doing yourself more harm than good. And I got an example for y'all, right? Like, man, I be wondering, right? Like, why, like, I would get these, like, dark marks, around my lips, like in the corner of my mouth, And before some of y'all say some jokes, nigga, that's, y'all say some crazy shit. Nah, I just, I never had it before, but over time, I start developing, these dark ass corners and shit. And, the skin always start, to always pill over there and shit. So I started thinking like, man, maybe I'm just trimming myself up too much, because I trim my own mustache and beard and shit, But then, I also wondered like, man, why my fucking skin will burn so bad, every time I trim up, with these same trimmers. Like I look like I got in a fight, like a cat fucked me up or something, you know what I mean? And, face be all swollen and shit. And listen, I oiled the damn trimmers up, but mind you, I had these trimmers, right, since like 2013, So, like the metal on them, the blades was kind of gray or whatnot. But, like I said, I still kept them oiled up. I still, put alcohol on them. I still use alcohol and peroxide on my face, you know what I mean? Anytime you get a haircut or trim up, you're gonna put alcohol on your face to kill all of the bacteria and whatnot, so you ain't got no breakouts or whatnot. But anyway, still, that shit'll burn like a motherfucker, and then the corners of my mouth will be dry. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Maybe I'm just trimming too much, you know what I'm saying? Because I do trim up a lot because I can't stand hair being on my face like that, But I finally just broke down a couple weeks ago, and I threw them trimmers out and I went and bought some new trimmers. And since then, those dark marks ain't there. You know what I mean? Those scratches and all of the swollen whip marks and shit that I would get, after trimming up with those trimmers, it don't happen no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, me holding on to them old ass trimmers is what was causing those dark marks and what was causing, like, my face to swell up and shit and burn so bad when I put alcohol on them. Yeah, you're gonna have some burn. You're gonna have some type of burn anytime you get trimmed up or cut up. But man, this shit would be like excruciating, and then it'll swell up afterwards. Like, man, what the fuck? These blades ain't that sharp. You know what I'm saying? But they was just old. The metal on them motherfuckers was old. So I just wanted to give y'all that example. Like, listen, bro, when I finally chucked them old ass trimmers and started using my new trimmers, now all that shit cleared up. So that's why I say, when you hold on to things, you could be doing yourself more harm than good. No matter if it's old trimmers, no matter if it's old clothes, no matter if it's old shoes, no matter if it's old friendships, no matter if it's old relationships, no matter if it's an old mindset, an old way of thinking, all of that shit, bro. All of those things can be doing you more harm than good. You know what I'm saying? So it's important for you to change up. And like I always tell you, get rid of that scarcity mindset. Because if you scared of losing something, you scared of losing women, you scared of losing friendships, and you go hold on to them whether they good or bad. And most of the time, they be bad. And you just still trying to hold on to them. And like I say, you hold on to all of these things. And when you do that, bro, listen, you never have any room for new things to come into your life. You never have no room for new trimmers. So guess what? You're going to keep using them old ass trimmers, them old ass relationships. And guess what? You're going to have your face burning, dark corners of your lips, and bad ass relationships and toxic ass relationships in your life too. So you got to know when to let go and get rid of some of that old shit so the new, better shit could come in. And I love my new trimmers. Shit, got my face smooth as fuck. It works well with my semen retention glow. You know what I mean? No more dark marks, no more, swelling up where I cut at and all that other shit, bro. No extra burning and excruciating pain when I use the alcohol afterwards. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you got to know when it's time to make that call, man. You know, and it kind of make me mad too. Listen, bro, it kind of made me mad. Like, damn, you know, I've been wondering where this shit been coming from for at least the last year. Wondering, you know, always peeling these shits off. Like, what the fuck is this build up? You know, and it almost do look like some bullshit, like some type of little herpes or something like that. Some dumb shit like, oh man, I know it ain't that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never ate no bad pussy. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, but for real though, it's like, yo, you know, and it just never came to me. And in my mind, I kind of knew it was the damn tremors, but I didn't want to get rid of them because I got that, you know, I'm still fighting with that scarcity mindset, you know, and that's always something to work on. That's always something to work on. Like I say, bro, when you get on a journey like this, bro, it's always something to work on. Anybody say that they getting bored with this shit and they ain't got nothing to work on, they lying. Or they not willing to put in the work where it needs to be at, bro. Because we all have these struggles. We all have people that we don't want to let go. Things that we don't want to let go. But we got to learn this shit, bro. So the new blessings can come in. We got to learn this shit so we can get rid of the toxicity in our life. We got to know when to let go, man, so we can get new people up in our life. You know what I mean? That could bring value to us. But if we want to hold on to everything, it's not going to happen. If you want to keep your same way of thinking that ain't never got you nowhere, none of that shit going to happen, bro. You going to keep your same poor ass attitude and you going to keep that same poor ass mindset that's going to keep your ass in a low ass vibration with low energy, bro. That's what this whole journey about. We was changing everything, bro. That's what we doing right now. We changing everything, dog. You know what I mean? Because we know that, listen, bro, our old way of thinking wasn't getting us nowhere. You know what I mean? Our scarcity mindset wasn't getting us nothing new. So guess what? We'll be in the same ass rags. We'll be wearing the same rags, the same old shoes, with the same old hoes, recycling bitches. And that's what you do when your ass don't value yourself, when you hold on to things and shit like that, thinking that you cannot do better. Stop thinking that you can't do better, bro. If you putting in all this work on yourself, bro, you can always do better. But you gotta want better too, though. You know what I'm saying? You just can't be accepting shit and then just, you know, settling for things. You know, just settling for where you at. Just settling, you know, for what you have. Just settling in your life, bro. You know, if you putting in enough work, then you deserve to level up. That's what it's all about, bro. So when we got on this journey, we wanted to wipe that slate clean. We got to continue to work on ourselves. And every time we work on something, every time we elevate, every time we take a step forward, we wiping that old slate clean. We wiping the old stuff off the slate. We cleaning our slate, bro. And therefore, listen, bro, we could rewrite a new chapter in our life when we do that shit, bro. And that's what we doing. We rewriting some shit, bro, because that old shit that we was writing, that old shit that we was putting on our slate, that old shit that we had on our plate, that rotten ass food that we was holding on to, these rotten ass hoes that we was holding on to, our rotten ass mindset we was holding on to, we getting rid of that shit. We wiping that shit off. It's like having an eraser on the chalkboard. We rewriting our motherfucking history. We rewriting our present. We rewriting our motherfucking future, bro. We heading that way. And that's forward. You know what I'm saying? But in order to do that, in order to do your writing and recreating, you know, how things gonna be in your life, plotting out your new plan, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get rid of some old shit. You know what I'm saying? And the start up here really is just a mental thing half the time. You know what I mean? And then we gotta act on that shit, bro. You know what I mean? That's all it is. It's a mental thing. We don't like to let shit go. And we got that whole thing where we feel if it ain't broke, then don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? And we got to get rid of that shit. A lot of the time, bro, when we was down in our dunks, when we was in the darkness, we felt like we wasn't broke. So we wouldn't go fix it. And we was broke as hell. We was broke as hell. Our pockets was broke as hell. Our attitude was broke as hell. Our mindset was broke as hell. Everything was broke as hell. We was in some broke as hell ass relationships too. You know what I'm saying? And that's all we saw. And we figured that everything was good. You know what I mean? Look, man, it's all right. Everything okay. You know, that's the attitude we have. And it didn't get us nothing. Okay? So it's important for us to let go of some of that shit, bro. You know what I mean? Stop holding on to things because we could be doing ourselves more harm than good. You know what I mean? Clear your slate like I've cleared my face. clear your slate like I cleared my face. I had to do that shit all like that. Damn, I wanted to hit myself. If I could have stepped outside my body and stole on me, I would have. You know what I'm saying? Because for so long I walked around with these dark ass marks around my fucking lips and the corners of my damn lips and shit. You know what I'm saying? From trimming and shit like that. But lo and behold, them trimmers was bad, bro. I had to toss them shits out. Now I'm smooth as butter. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you need to do, bro. Make your life smooth as butter. You know what I'm saying? Make your space as smooth as butter. You know what I mean? Make your closet as smooth as butter, bro. We tossing old shit out with the old and in with the new. You know what I mean? We putting in hella work right now. Listen, bro, we deserve everything that's coming our way. But guess what? Them blessings ain't gonna land unless you get rid of some old shit. Alright? So remember that. Moving forward, alright? And that's my word, man. My name JC and the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get